Boxers' insane watch collections. Professional boxers love talking trash.
You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know about boxing.
Professional boxers also love talking trash while wearing a Rolex. Boxing has been around for quite some time now and is growing every day. Some fighters are on a different level of trash talking.
Can I just say, he's right in front of me and I can honestly tell him that I'm going to knock him spark out. I'm going to knock his spark out.
While other fighters are getting knocked out left and right. It's no surprise for anybody that the boxers make lots and lots of money and they're not afraid to show off the things they have. The clothes, cars, houses and of course the watches. Today we are looking at the watches of these fighters. To start this list off, we are looking at who else could it be than the greatest fighter of all time, Muhammed Ali. Ali changed boxing forever with a very unique fighting style, which no one has been able to recreate. Ali owned the Cartier Tank JC, a very classy watch, which did not really match with the show-off personality that Ali had. The Cartier Tank JC is worth around $7,000 to $8,000. What's a nice way to start off the list with a beautiful and very underrated watch model. The next boxer on this list is Mike Tyson, aka
I'm Mike.
This man is no joke. Some of the ways he knocked out his opponents is on another level. He had probably the hardest hitting punches of all time and he was a complete badass. At one stage, he even owned a tiger, an actual freaking tiger. While normal people were walking around with their dog, Mike Tyson was taking his tiger on the leash. What a crazy man. Outside of boxing, he started his own CARES Foundation, which gives kids from broken homes a chance to go fighting. Iron Mike owned a Rolex Daytona white gold and a Rolex Daytona with a mother of pearl dial, a very aesthetically pleasing watch. Many celebrities wear Daytonas, but you almost never see this model, although it is a very beautiful watch. This watch is very rare and will cost you around $80,000. Let's go over to the next heavyweight title champion, Deontay Wilder. Wilder is most known for his impressive 10-time WBC heavyweight title defense. That was from 2015 until 2020 when he lost his title and of course his belt to Tyson Fury, aka the Gypsy King.
I'll pop you like a balloon. I'll make you quit. You Jack, you got no heart and no nuts.
We will also discuss him and his watches later in this video, but first, Wilder's watches. Wilder owns a very showy Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore with a gold and diamond set case on a leather strap. This watch is very underground and not very well known, but that doesn't mean it doesn't look good. It fits Wilder perfectly, and all that for only $90,000. A steal if you ask me. Let's move on to heavyweight star Anthony Joshua, who recently got defeated for only his second time. The first defeat was to Andy Ruiz Jr. and also by Alexander Usyk, a 35-year-old Ukrainian boxer that showed he is not playing around. Anthony Joshua is very much into his watches. He owns a lot of cool, unique and insanely expensive ones. He owns the twin brother of Wilder's watch, but we will get to that watch in a moment. First, a different one, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph Camouflage. This watch is also owned by NBA player Scottie Pippen. If you want to see about the NBA player watches, click the information button in the top hand right side of your screen. Pippen owns the blue version, but Anthony owns the brown version with a beige dial collar. This watch costs around $70,000. It's a big watch with a case of 44mm wide, but that is nothing compared to the next watch. This is the twin brother, as mentioned before, of Wilder's watch. I'm now talking about the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Chronograph in a rose gold factory diamond set. This watch has over 1,000 diamonds. The person who can guess the exact amount will get a shout out in the next video. The watch is worth around $200,000. Not bad, but Anthony has more tricks up his sleeve. I think he is a fan of the Audemars Piguet, because his next watch is another one, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar in white ceramic. Most of the time watches aren't completely white, which makes this watch outstanding. The price sits over $400,000. That's no joke. It's finally time to talk about the man we have all been waiting for. Known as the Gypsy King, I'm talking about Tyson Fury. But first, real quick, let's talk about his son, who owns a couple of Rolexes, but we are only going to talk about the coolest one. Tommy Fury, the son of Tyson Fury, and also professional boxer, owns a Rolex Day-Date 40 rose gold chocolate diamond dial and diamond bezel. A very classy Rolex. The chocolate dial in combination with the rose gold gives it a really rich look. Anyway, let's discuss Tyson Fury's watches. Tyson Fury owns many cool pieces and definitely knows what he is doing when it comes to buying watches. Let's start with his Rolex Day Date, also known as the Olive because of the olive green dial. This watch was made for the 60th anniversary of the Day Date model, and the market value has been creeping up ever since. Today the value sits at around $60,000. A nice beginning for his watches, but let's hop over to another well-known brand, Patek Philippe. To be specific, the Patek Philippe 5890, but this in steel instead of rose gold, which we see a lot of other celebrities wearing. This watch has a value of around $150,000, which is significantly lower than the rose gold version. His last watch is another Rolex, the Rolex GMT Master 2 with a sapphire ruby dial.
I know what I am and who I am.
Also known as the SARU. This watch is worth around $170,000. Cristiano Ronaldo owns a different variant of this watch, which you can see in the video all about football players' watches. Enough of all the heavyweight boxers, let's hop over to another weight class, super middleweight, where Canelo Alvarez rules. He is smashing everybody. But 9 years ago, in light middleweight, he got defeated by another man in this list, Floyd Mayweather, but that's for later. Canelo is not his real name is Saul. Canelo has actually been shortened from the Spanish word Canelito. This means little cinnamon in Spanish. The boxer is known by his nickname Canelo because of his red hair and freckles. The watch he owns is a very rare Richard Mille or 3. Let's start with the Richard Mille that everybody seems to have, the RM 055, made also for Bubba Watson, a professional golf player, which we also made a video about. The watch is completely see-through, which makes it very hard to make. The price sits around $400,000. His next RM is quite unique, the RM 2602 Tourbillon, known as the Evil Eye with the diamond case. The red flames in this watch match his hair perfectly. I hope he doesn't see this joke, because then he will probably knock me out. The watch is worth around 900 grand. Now as last but definitely not least, the RM 5201 to be specific, a classic Richard Mille with the skeleton on the dial. He owns it on an orange strap. This watch is something else and it costs $2.5 million. Wow. As I promised, Floyd Money Mayweather would also be part of this video.
It's your man, the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather.
Floyd is known for crazy expensive watches, and this is definitely one of them. The Jacob & Co. Billionaire watch. A fully diamond watch with a see-through skeletonized movement. The price of this watch is unbelievable. It's worth more than all the other watches in this list together, a whopping $18 million. You heard me correctly, $18 million. This means he could have bought Canelo's RM 5201 6 times, and then he would still have an extra 500 grand to spend. I get where he gets his nickname Money Mayweather from. I hate to say it, but this is already the last boxer of the video, and there are many more videos to watch, so make sure to look at our channel. Leave a like and a comment down below on what you want to see next. If you don't want to miss out on any other watch related content, you should subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to follow us on TikTok and on Instagram for daily watch content. Without further ado, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.